Hi guys, welcome to the announcement or the news video where there is the birth, right? Let's mark the date, 26th of June. This saw the light. Super F7. Let's launch Kiro and install something new. The creation of the fish tweak tool. Some of our users already know this because they are members on YouTube or Patreon, and they saw me code for 2 hours today, I think, more or less. And the result of 2 hours clone, please support, thank you very much, is this. First update, databases are coming in. That's okay, by the way. That's because CacheOS is further ahead than ArchLinux is. They'll catch up. What we're going to install, we can type it already. We can't launch it. We have to wait for Pacman. There can be only one Pacman active. And it's called Fish Tweak Tool. Tab. This is also fish. You'll see that in the beginning of the 1st of July, then the official releases, monthly releases, the cycle starts. We'll have fish, and this is how it looks on fish. And if you are not, if you don't know, right, there are so many commands in there, and you say, what is this tab? Okay, I can actually learn through fish. Yes, the U is upgrade all packages that are out of date. Okay, so not why we're here, but you know me, education, and education. Fish tweak tool. That's why we have fish. That's why fish is important. And the fish tweak tool comes with one installer, the Fisher. And you see it's not coming from the AOR, it's not CacheOS, it's not Chaotic, it's Arch, right? So definitely worth installing, basically. Some information, fish tweak tool installed, launch it from the menu or run fish tweak tool, or fit as we've called it, install a prompt, Toho plugins, etc. No sudo needed. So it's for me a fit, or the longer version, fish tweak tool. Actually have not looked it since I'm always on chat.wm. So let's see what fish happens. So if we type fish is fish tweak tool, where did you put it? It should also be here, right? Everything that we've created is actually here. But where did you put it? Let's have a look. Fish tweak tool, here he is. The fish tweak tool is here. Anywhere else? Because you can put it in several places if you want to. Just checking if anything else happened to it. Here as well, so in the settings, and I agree, that's good, right? That's good. Here a fish. How about the settings? You can put things in here as well, and here's the fish tool as well. Okay, cool. 3 places, you can't miss it. The fish tool, tweak tool is there. Let's kill this, let's kill this. This is the fish tweak tool. Very lean and mean, and what we're missing is donate here, right? Donate button. We have changed the Ctrl-Alt-E. We are continuously going to remind you that you're using tools that are being created that cost money, right? Support, quit ATT. That's what we're missing here, I see now. That will come. So what do we get? We get a preset. So basically it's one click and everything is applied. Or you get the plugins, which you could just click and add more. It says a little bit about why we're using it, right? How to close brackets, so how to pair quotes and parents, drops failed commands from history, rubbish things, and expands things, right? Prompt is what we see, Ctrl-T. This is called the prompt. So that's the default fish in build prompt. We can use tight and we can apply that prompt. And tight is a lot of information, as you see. You know me, no black boxes. You know exactly what's going on your machine. So first of all, we need to get rid of the official prompt, right? The default prompt. There can be only one prompt, right? The rule. Enter. So now I have tight, and in here is a little bit of information. Run tight configure. Run tight configure. And off you go, saying, and I'm just gonna go for 111 all the time, right? But this is choice, another choice, another choice, another choice, another choice. And then yes. Oh, that's the wrong choice, I guess. Let's do that again. Is that one? The lock is on? Yes, it's on, I think, right? Well, it doesn't let me do it again because I know what happened. It's okay, right? It's set, but it's not visually very appealing, right? 3 is really visual, and now I do 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and a yes. So this is your tight prompt. Now it's something that you've seen in screenshots before. Okay, so that's the tight prompt. But, right, it's either this one or that one. So apply prompt, height. It's now going for hydro. Ctrl-T, and the prompt changed. We'll make some more. So this is, let's say, release 1. It's already release milestone number 5 for those who've watched the video, right? The member videos. But we're having creating ideas while we go. And hydro will get something more because we need to figure it out. We need to actually go in there and do things, right? That's not intuitive. And pure is another one. Apply prompt. Same thing applies here. Pure is applied, but that's what we get. Now what, right? So we have the same questions. We'll add more to it. And then the built-in style is the official ones, which actually are nice. This is probably going to be the default for a while, which is Ctrl-T. Or not, right? Just a drop down, have a look, minimalist, what's that going to be, right? And then it's applied, and then you open it up again. Not my thing, right? Choose, it's just a drop down and then go for it. Scales was actually not that bad. Oh, not that bad. This, feel like 3 greater than signs. So that's the prompts, right? A lot of choices here, and maybe in the future more can come. It's already quite interesting at this point in time, I think. Lots of choices, make this a little bit bigger. Themes. Ctrl-T. So that's the prompt, that's the little thing up here. A theme is something else. The theme is this. Wait for it. It hovers, right? And you can say, okay, this is going to be my choice. And it's called base 1680s. And if you launch it, it's going to be that particular theme. The theme applies to, as you see, to things you run. Things you run could be something. I don't have anything in a virtual box, although I can make some publicity for this one. Get Nemesis on ATT. You know that none of the systems, none of the Linux distributions out there are perfect. None of them, right? You can't make a distribution that fits every single person on every single detail. That's why you need scripts. And that's the ArchLinux Nemesis script. So coloring is probably going to be changed a little bit, right? Because of the fact that we choose Capuchin Frappé, then colors might change. And we have the data folder now, the ArchLinux Nemesis scripts now. Create something similar, do your own thing with it, because you need to take control of this particular system. Do you want chat WM? Yes, of course, right? Oh, my chat WM. And off it goes. So the coloring is defined by these choices you've made. And here we have already default RGB. Let's take that one. It's not on the fly. Too bad, right? We can't see. But voila. It's going to do all kinds of things. It tries to remove things and install things. And it's not just for Arch. It's for Ubuntu, it's for anything RPM, Red Hat, and so on. It's for NixOS. It has so many settings. I don't care. It's Linux, right? So that's this one, design-wise. Settings as well, keep current, okay, or no greeting, or show fast fetch on launch. You do an apply settings and Control-T. You have this big thing up there that I don't like, but it's there. If you want it, keep current or no greeting, save the settings again, Control-T. It's gone. This is now a block I see. I think I've never changed anything, but if you wanted to, no. Well, ask him why that's not a line, because we did not test that previously. All right. Line and underscore. Apply settings. Settings applied. Yeah. I have already an idea why. If we're going to go for the default prompt and apply the prompt, and go then for underscore apply settings, we still have a block. So that's a bug, right? It is a work in progress. We have to click every single thing. That's why these videos are here. And I say, okay, this needs to be fixed. And everything you have can always be backed and restored. Haven't tested either. So, okay, and restore selected, a drop down. And restore selected again. We have to see if that works as well. So those are the things that were in milestone 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We can apply all these things, these presettings, and then by default you get all these, basically all these bits and pieces, right? And everything is overwritten, Control-T, this is going to be your look. And then we have the minimal approach, apply, overwrite everything. Okay, Control-T. You need still to set your tight configuration, right? But this is tight. And we had one more, the full apply, as this one. Enter, Control-T, and we get the tight. What we get is this here, tight prompt, regular theme, all 4 plugins, fast fetch greeting, voila, applied in one go. You're happy with it. You have your preset, right? Never to change it again. So plugins can be installed with a click of the button. Click these things we have tested, and they don't collide. They can all be installed all together. The prompt is always choose. Choose this, choose that, choose this, choose that. All right. Enjoy our tool. You'll see an update coming in. And if you like what we do, there will be a button up there to donate. All right. Cheers.